Hello, this is Susan Dixon, Dr. Dixon. I am the instructor for your class here this summer, Italian Renaissance Art. This short video in the beginning here is to show you how to navigate through the class, if you don't know already, and to introduce to you some of what you need to do to finish the requirements for this class. So here we are on the front page. Please pay attention to the left-hand sideboard. Gives you all the stuff you need to know. The syllabus, of course. The modules are essentially, there's 7 of them for the 7 weeks that we have together. The assignments that's the larger category for the 2 types of assignments you have in this class, discussions and quizzes, and then of course grades. Getting help is what it is. And Zoom is a place, it's like FaceTime or Skype, a place where you and I can talk singly, or together or as a group. Now that information can be accessed in other places throughout the class. So here on the front page, please notice that you can link to them at the bottom of the page as well. Let's go to syllabus. Now the syllabus I haven't placed out here. It's in a document that you can download. I'll show it to you in a second for the important stuff. But please note at the bottom are essentially the assignments. And again, we have 7 discussions. We have 3 quizzes, and here you can see when they're due. And then again, these smaller things, an introduce yourself discussion that you will get credit for, although obviously not graded on, a pre-course assessment test and a post-course. And again, you're not graded on them per se, but you get some credit for doing them. All right, let me get that syllabus up here. Now the syllabus probably looks very much like most syllabi you've seen. I did want to point out my office hours. So every Monday and Wednesday at this time I'll be on Zoom. You can Zoom in. You can FaceTime me at that moment or just voice. I mean, if you don't have a video camera, that's fine. Then we just talk by voice. It's like a phone, and you click on a link that comes to you essentially via your announcement / email, or you can, if that time doesn't work for you, you tell me when, and we'll see if we can get together. Learning outcomes. These are the skills I need you to have by the end of the class. Most of the course is structured around these 6 things. Textbook, here's the textbook I want you to have. 2nd edition, it would be really lovely. It's kind of pricey though, but I only need you to get the one of 2 volumes, the first of 2 volumes. Now if you can't get it for whatever reason, but you can get your hands pretty easily on a cheaper 1st edition, and there's also an online version of that, then you're responsible for converting the page numbers that are in the syllabus. If you have any issues with Canvas, I am not the one to ask. You really need to have everything you need to support your taking of this course. So IT is the place to go. You can access them through Canvas as well. Now, that's not to say that now and again I don't put up a dead link or something, or my deadlines are wrong, and yeah, please alert me that I've made a mistake and I'll fix it. But if you're having like larger issues with Canvas, really, I'm not the person to ask. It's IT. Here it's basically replicated what's in the modules, so I won't stop there, but in any event, if you want to print that out, this exact information is in the modules. And but probably most important for you to know is what the assignments. So we have again 7 discussion boards, 60% of your grade, so that's really a healthy amount. Online quizzes, every 2 weeks, 36% of your grade. And then again, these smaller things like the introduction board and the pre and post quizzes, or please do. It'll bolster your grade a bit. Again, not graded, but you'll get credit for them. Okay, and everything else is pretty typical of LaSalle classes. An integrity policy, yes, I will be checking for cheating, which includes copying and pasting from the internet. And if you, some disability issues, please know your what you can do about that, etc. Lastly, let me go to the modules. Just one. And so this will take you to each one of the modules laid out in an easy way. This intro stuff is just what it is, and again, there's your discussion to introduce ourselves to each other and when it's due, and there's that pre-assessment, pre-course test. But this is what a module tends to look like. Again, in week 1, module 1, there's an overview. There's always an overview, and there's always a summary. There's also always a self-check quiz that you can just, not worth any points, but a quiz you can go in to see if you got all the information. Under readings will be videos, always videos. I don't think I have any. Well, maybe a website link, but usually videos. Sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 1. In one case there's 6. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter, whatever. These are the assignments you have to do. In this case, week 1 is just a discussion, and then some supplemental stuff. I really recommend that you go into the interview and the overview and the summary. So let's do that now. Now the overview will tell you what issues we're going to be dealing with. So just you have a general sense of what you need to know when you get out on the other side. It also tells you what learning objectives we're working on, if that's of interest to you. It tells you what pages in the textbook to read. These are on the syllabus, but they're also here in the module overview. Tells you need to watch 4 videos, and again, you know where to find them. You can go back into that module, or you can link here, or better still, actually I don't know, you can't see it there. See that next button? That will take you to the first video, and then it will take you to the second video, and then it will take you to the third, etc. And then ultimately it will take you to the assignments, which are well, in this case, again, these are our pre-assignments, our getting to know each other, and but the real assignments, the graded assignments, are these discussions, and again, so let me go to the discussion so you see what that looks like. Most of the discussions have either a video or a PowerPoint or maybe some extended text. Pretty good instructions, I hope. How many words you need in the discussion board. Again, these things in highlighted are usually what I'm grading on. Tells you when to do it. So 2 posts for every discussion, at least 2 posts. The first due at the latest by this time, Thursday midnight. The second post by Saturday midnight. And the second post should always be furthering the discussion. It shouldn't just be a like, oh, good job. But it should further the discussion. There should be a rubric attached here. I have to work on that a little bit. So to give you a better sense of how I'm grading these discussions. So again, I'm back in modules. You know what? Let me get rid of that one. So you can see module 1 better. Summary. That's the last thing I wanted to show you, the summary. So again, the overview gives you a sense of what's coming. The summary gives you a sense of, in some ways it reiterates it, it gives you a clearer sense of what you should have learned, and then some sense of where we're going in the next module. So that should do it. If there are any questions, let me close up week 1 so you can see week 2 is comparable. Overview, 3 videos, 2 assignments this time, and then some supplemental stuff. self-check summary. Are there any questions? Please just, let me know, send me an email, set up a Zoom appointment, and we'll get through this class together. Thanks. Hope you enjoy it. I really tried to find find ways to make the assignments engaging, to have you apply what you're learning in ways that I hope you find kind of challenging, but also kind of cool.